Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
It's time for another daily dose of dismal Disney.
Yeah, and it's not even us.
It's not even us this time. Yeah, Disney got a lot of blowback for putting up a tweet about Ice Age. People reminding Disney that they shut down Blue Sky Studios. Very, very bluntly reminding them that they shut it down and that they're not going to support Disney's Ice Age.
We talked about it before, didn't we, in the video when they shut it down?
Yeah. We're gonna rewind the clock a little bit here and talk about that, and then Twitter's reaction to Disney being like, "Hey, man, Ice Age is back," and they're like, "Yeah, that's not the same people that worked on it."
No.
So piss off.
Who knows? They treat it like they've treated other franchises they've gotten control of. Who knows how it's going to turn out?
Okay. So before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. Over 236,000 subs.
Woo!
Thank you so much for the support. We do talk a lot about the animation industry, talk about Disney, having worked in and around the company, having a blog, piratesandprincesses.net, that you run, and we give objective news and views on Disney. And Disney bought Fox. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what they spent their money on, because they bought it and they canceled a bunch of movies and shut down divisions, and they shut down Blue Sky, which actually pulled the plug on a lot of other movies that were in development. But they're still going to do Ice Age, but it's going to be Disney's Ice Age.
Yeah, and if we've seen anything with like Muppets and with like Star Wars, different franchises they've got control of, that's not necessarily a good thing.
Right. Now, I'm going to be honest, Ice Age isn't on the same level.
Well, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, but it has its fans. I mean, it does. And I think people were more upset that they just shut down Blue Sky the way that they did. So this is coming from Cartoon Brew. The reactions to this are priceless. They put this tweet out there, what was it, the other day? Just a couple days ago. Hey, these guys are the coolest characters, and they basically got told to go F themselves. Coming from Cartoon Brew, Disney gets an ice-cold reaction after trying to promote Ice Age. Was the most appropriate amount of time to wait before promoting the work of a studio you destroyed? The answer is, if you're Disney, about 6 months. Yeah, it wasn't that long ago.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, it really wasn't. They're like, hey, yeah, we're just going to shut this down. And again, they pulled the plug on several movies that were in development. Some of them were almost done.
Yes, that was what was weird. You know? They could have finished them up, and they didn't.
Yeah, so Blue Sky Studios became a subsidiary of the Mouse in 2019. In April of this year, Disney officially shuttered the Connecticut-based Blue Sky just a couple months after the closure was announced. This week, Disney started posting characters from Blue Sky's flagship franchise, Ice Age, across its social media outlets, including Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Oh, boy.
The body's not even cold yet.
No.
It's a subtle reminder that they not only own the characters, but they'll soon be releasing new Ice Age feature on Disney+.
Of course they will, because that's all Disney cares about anymore. Is they're just taking everything, and even things that they don't need to. They're rebooting. They're like reanimating. It's like Frankenstein's monster just to stick on their Disney+. That's what the whole thing's about. Is Disney+, Disney+, Disney+.
So Blue Sky not involved with this. This is like Disney's Doug.
That's what I'm saying. This is going to be like Muppets and things like that. They've touched, and they can, and hopefully they understand this one.
No.
But they haven't seemed to grasp other franchises very well.
No, they don't. Disney just acquires stuff. They don't understand what makes it work. They don't understand what makes it popular in the first place. And a lot of times, a lot of stuff they acquire, it depends on having the person who created the IP at the helm. Like, look at Muppets. You don't have the Hensons involved. Look at Star Wars. You don't have George Lucas involved. So it makes it really hard to, I guess, crawl inside the head of the person that made it.
Yeah, but you know what? Favreau and Filoni don't seem to have problems making shows that fit. Feel like they belong. True. I mean, it's just about respecting something and trying to understand it. That's the difference. They're so arrogant. They think, well, we're Disney, we can do whatever.
Yeah,
we're Lucasfilm, we can do whatever. Yeah. They don't even spend the time to try to understand what makes it work. And they shit something out. It doesn't do well, and then it's everybody else's fault.
So they're releasing the trailer already The Adventures of Buck Wild.
Yeah, it's going to be an Investor's Day.
Investor Day.
Yeah.
Man, the body's not even cold. That's crazy. Blue Sky fans still haven't forgiven Disney for its unceremonious shutdown of Blue Sky, not to mention the cancellation of one of the studio's most ambitious projects, Nimona.
Nothing of value was lost.
Which was well into production at the time of the studio closure.
I think there are other things they canceled that, were actually things people would watch.
Mouse Guard was...
Yeah, there's things that they had canceled that were
really
much
good.
further along that would have been good. That Nimona I wouldn't put up there.
Well, okay, so side tangent. Noelle Stevenson has a Substack now, going back to comics after they got gone from She-Ra. Of course, it depends on who you ask. People are like, well, She-Ra just ended its run. It's like, no.
And it just so happens that their wife already has a Substack deal.
Yeah, convenient. Anyway, a lot of people worked on that movie, and it is weird that they were, like, as I understand, like 80% done on it. They just pulled the plug. Like, Disney didn't even finish movies that were well into development. Again, like Mouse Guard was another one. It was like, why don't you just finish these movies and don't greenlight anymore? What's the...
Yeah. Anyway. Nothing of value was lost with Nimona. Go ahead.
Here's a sampling of how people are reacting to Disney's promotion of Ice Age. Remember how you shut down the studio that made them? It's like when Horde Prime... Oh, boy. When Horde Prime brags about serving foods from plants and cultures he destroyed. Y'all shut down the company. Anytime somebody starts with a y'all, it tells me everything I need to know.
What?
Y'all.
Tells you what?
Tells me what their Twitter timeline is probably like. Y'all shut down the company responsible for Ice Age and then have the balls to post this shit.
Well, it's Disney, so...
Why did you close down their animation studio and put hundreds of people out of a job in the middle of a pandemic? Well, if you ask some people, things are just fine in animation.
Yeah, depends who you ask.
It depends on who you ask. Disney is the kind of company that purchased studios, show no sympathy for the shutdown, causing tons out of jobs and brag about earning their rights. This is Disney we're talking about. Ralph Breaks the Internet was already a sign of their corporate brag about owning everything. We say this. We say this, and we're the bad guys.
I know, right? Yeah.
We defend cast members. We defend people who have been screwed over and displaced by Disney, and we're the bad guys. Reminder.
Yeah.
Reminder. You shit down an animation studio and wave their crops in our faces. Thanks, fuck you.
I don't even know. Okay.
They got some grade A balls to post this stuff after killing the studio that made them. I actually agree. I think it's kind of like the body's not even cold yet. Oh, wow, the coolest cast being made by the studio you shut down. Think about it, Disney, you technically stole these. Well, no, they paid billions.
Bought it.
Billions of dollars. Holy shit, this is one of the coldest tweets I've ever seen. It is. It's sort of
it really is.
It's sort of like, I don't know, serial killer killing your mom and then wearing her skin as a bathrobe and then taking a selfie with your mom's skin bathrobe.
No, what reminds me of is like, hey, when you have things like She-Ra and stuff and then you ruin them and then tell all the new characters all over and be like, these are the best ever. That's what it reminds me of. You're going a little too far. It's not Halloween yet. You can back off. Now you're disturbing me. What's wrong with you?
It's Halloween.
You would say that even if it wasn't Halloween.
Disney showing off the cast of characters belonging to a studio they killed has the same energy as barbarians holding up the heads of their enemies as war trophies. It's not just me. It's not just me. This is no.
Their analogy is a lot better than what yours is creepy as hell. It's like that. There's therapists out there just all itching to take a crack at you right now.
I could write a screenplay and make a lot of money for us. Anyway, you read it, and I do think that a lot of these people have points, but I'm also like, a lot of these people don't understand business either. Yeah. They're like, you stole these. I'm like, no they didn't. $71 billion.
They didn't steal it.
They paid way too much for these characters,
But here's the thing. If they were going to continue using them, they should have... Didn't they roll some people into the other studios, though?
I believe so. I believe some people were offered
that we saw that they keep positions. Some people on it still, but I could be wrong. But, it's tacky. It is tacky.
You're not imaginative, Disney. You're predators.
Well, that's true.
You're creative parasites who suck all the talent out of the world, and the only reason you get away with your bullshit is because you purchase people's childhoods. I can't even speak.
Them and DreamWorks.
You're slime. Yeah. Again, if we say it, We're the bad guys.
You know what's funny is some of these people probably love like things like, Kevin Smith's He-Man and She-Ra and all that and the new Star Wars. And you can take the exact same thing they said and apply it to all of that. But, if it's something they like, then it's okay.
Stop spitting on their grave.
It's kind of funny. I mean, that these people are just kicking their ass.
Yeah, I love it. This is who you've been courting, Disney, and it's not just us.
Disney shutting down Blue Sky and then using their characters and pretending they've always been Disney equals clown. Well, hey, we're here to talk about it.
So Disney's
that's like our bat signal.
Yeah, right. Oh my God, Clownface.
We're clownfish, but still.
Clownface TV. You're a bunch of clowns. You don't know anything. You don't know what you're talking about. All you do is hate Disney. Well, here's a whole fucking page of Disney hate.
That we didn't do.
And it's not us. It's not us. Congratulations. The winner is you. Anyway, so, it's just, this is how, well, now they're going to be pissed at Disney too because they canceled Owl House. Mm-hmm. And remember Disney's Doug? Does anybody remember Disney's Doug where Disney got the rights to do another season of Doug? And Doug on Nickelodeon was very good, but the Disney version was very not good. It was, again, like a skin suit version of Doug.
That's what they keep doing.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is probably going to be a skin suit version of Ice Age. Mm-hmm. Again, it has its fans. I'm not a huge Ice Age fan at all, really.
We've watched them though.
Couple. Peaches, the mastodon was cute.
Was it? They named her Peaches. I know Peaches was a code word.
Peaches, yeah. I thought they named her Peaches.
Did they? I don't remember. I haven't seen this for years.
I don't give a shit. Anyway,
you just bought it. Don't act like you had any involvement in it, you rats. This is like everything that Hollywood in general has been doing lately. And then when the fans get mad, they get told they're horrible istophobic people. And people yelling about this are probably the ones going around calling everybody istophobic people when they get mad about it. Because now it matters to them.
Remember, Disney erased an entire animation studio and 450 jobs out of existence just to brag about owning Ice Age. Let that sink in. Yes, but we're awful for calling them out on it. It's the equivalent of killing a dog that wasn't even yours and posting images saying, I miss it.
Okay, that's a little bit dark.
See, that's worse. Oh, now they're really mad about Nimona.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know what? Hey, I'll give it. At least Nimona was its own thing.
At least Nimona was its own thing. So there we go, guys.
They could have somebody else run Nimona. They could have somebody else who had nothing in it. Redo everything about it and release it. And if you don't like it, you're just a hater, istophobic troll.
Nimona now starring Sylvester Stallone as Nimona.
I'm just saying.
Sylvester Stallone and Chris Pratt.
There you go. And then, and you're not allowed to get mad about it because you're just, it's not for you. It's for the children.
Chris Pratt's the voice of Nimona now. Deal with it. Deal with it.
I would like that.
She's a shapeshifter.
Why not? I'm just like, I just love that people get so mad about this, but because it matters to them. But
yes,
and I don't know for a fact, but by the icons on several of those, I guarantee you they're the people that call people who are mad about She-Ra all kinds of names on Twitter.
Yep. Well, Spies, they talk about, when they shut down, a lot of their movies just didn't do well.
They didn't. I mean, if we're being fair.
I like the Peanuts movie though, and I'm a Peanut snob. I am, but it was actually pretty okay. Mm-hmm. I was very surprised. I did not expect it to be good. But so hopefully some of these people are working at Disney at this point. But they weren't exactly cranking out winners. Ferdinand, that was one that wasn't.
Most of these I honestly didn't like. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But I get that for some kids, they were big, adults now that were kids then. They mattered and they were their big movies they grew up with. And I get that. I totally get how you feel.
Yeah, I get that.
It is really shitty of Disney to do it. I'm not gonna tell you you're wrong about that because I totally get where you're coming from.
Yep. So we're gonna wrap this one up.
Yep.
Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk later.
Bye.